Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Margaret, also known as 7 Plaza here on Instagram. And today is day 31 of the 100-day challenge. And last night I made this sort of a mailer. I made several of these in the past. This is from a tutorial from Nick the Booksmith, and sometimes I do my own thing with it, you know that. And I want to make something similar today with you guys. It's really lovely, but I do not want to make the exact same one, so I want to use some different papers, and these are some of my treasures. This is handwritten antique papers. Look at that, it's from 1884, and also have some ledger paper and stuff. I am not gonna cut into this, of course not. So what I did, I used my scanner printer thingy, and I have scanned and printed lots of these beautiful papers. So I want to use these, and with those we're gonna make this one. As the base I'm using black cardstock. Why black cardstock? Because I have a lot. And we'll be covering most of it, and I do like the black edging on everything, so why not use up the black. And this is an A4 sheet, and first I want to cut a strip off in the length, and that strip will be 5.5 centimeters. Like so, and do not throw it away, we're gonna use that. Then we are left with the rest. And then we're going to do some scoring. The first score is at 4.5 centimeters. I am using my inches scoreboard because it has smaller slots. And then at 5.5 centimeters. There you go. And I'm gonna do the trick, flip it over so I can do the last bit. I'm going to make a fold because the next score will be at 16. And then one at 17. I'm using this trick because that works best for me. There you go. That is the first part. And we of course gonna fold it on the score lines. And then let's see if my measurements were correct. I think it will. Yeah. It's some sort of a box now. Yes. Then we will take this piece, and when we measure this bit, it should be like 10.5 centimeters. Yes. So what I want to do is cut 10 centimeters because I want it to be a little bit smaller. And the 10 centimeters on this thing is right where the thing is. So it's somewhat over here, somewhat over here. Perfect, that is 10 if I am correct. I am not. It's -1 millimeter, but that's okay. That's okay. Yep. And then we are going to score these again. At like 0.5 centimeter. Another one. Is this the right height? I don't think so. No, this is too long. I did it wrong. I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Yeah. This should be it. Hopefully. Yes. This is the right size. Also going to do that with the other side. Let me see, what did I do? Have a closer look. Yeah, 0.5 centimeter. And then another one. And then folding it like so. What we will do is attach these as flaps onto the bigger flap here in the middle. Like this. So, taking out some glue. Before I glue it, I want to snip off a tiny piece of the flap that we are gluing down. So this piece, just a tiny bit, in sort of an angle. And also on the other side. Only the strip that we're gluing down. Piece of paper. Yep. You could also use glue tape for this. I don't really like using glue tape because when it's stuck down, it's stuck down. Then have the edges flush to each other. Like this. So this is going to be straight and it is sort of in the middle of this box. See, the moving about will not be happening if you were to use the tape. Then it will be there. Let's see, another one. Also on the other side, in the middle, and then flush to the edge. Did we do that right? Yes, but it needs to be stuck down a little bit more. There you go. Now we're gonna let this dry, and while we're letting it dry, we're gonna look at our papers. For the one I made yesterday, I've used scrapbook paper, and that is already a little bit collaged on it. I do not want to do a complete collage, but I want to make some parts different than the whole page, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna cut out certain pieces. First, I want to, shall we use a tearing ruler? No, let's not. Take off the white pieces, because we really don't want to use the white pieces. And I'm going to show you on one page, and the other pages I will do off camera, because that will take some time. Go. Press firmly on your ruler if you do this. If you don't, it will rip underneath your hands. It will be gone. See, and this also leaves a little bit of a rougher edge, and I like that effect. Let's start with one of the big pieces, this one, and this is going to be too short, so we're gonna flip it around like so. that works much better. Where's my pencil? I'm going to mark it very close to the edge, here and here. Shall we dare use our ruler for this? Will that go straight? It probably won't. This is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna go for it anyway. And then this bit. Let's see if we were right. Well, close enough for me. I'm not going to use my small glue stick for this because these are big pieces. Taking out the big one. Shall we ink it? I think we shall. I think we shall. I'm going to go dark around espresso because the background is black. Oh, the weather is so nice outside here in the Netherlands. It's like 18 or 19 degrees Celsius, which is nice if you're in another part of the world that you don't use Celsius. It's really nice. It's like spring weather. So maybe you'll hear some birds singing because the doors to the garden are open. My craft room studio office is like one big conservatory, and so we have complete access to the garden. It's almost like being outside. I think when the 100 project is over, I'm gonna do like a craft room tour or something like that. Which part was it? This one. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Much better. There you go. Oops. Lining it up. Be careful not to glue beyond the crease line. I also did not round the corners yet because I wanted to do a bit of a collage, and then it would be difficult to collage in a corner, sort of a corner shape. So I'm gonna round the corners once we're finished. Right. Let's have another piece of paper. I almost picked the original. Yeah, let's not do that. I also wanted like a different color. Is this not gorgeous? I love it so much. I was gonna do this off camera, right? Yeah, I know. But we're here. Why not do it? See? I did not press down firmly enough. And then that happens. Do not rush it. Do not rush it. I'm gonna take off a little bit of the brown because that is too much blank space. I do not want to have a lot of blank space. Careful, Margaret. Just be very patient. It will be fine. So what I want to do, I want to leave this bit because that's just very, very beautiful. But I like to have this piece on here, I guess. Doesn't even need to go all the way up to the end. Pencil, please. So I want this bit and then this bit. Normally I'd be like very careful where I would tear, but I can print this out again and again and again, so that's a good thing. If people were to ask me what is the best crafting tool that you should buy, except for scissors and glue and such. So there's like your embossing, die cutting machine, and stamping aid, and all sorts of things. Well, for me, it's my printer. I think that's the best thing you should get. Also, I think we're gonna make some scraps today. A lot of them. But that's okay because they're pretty. I already know what you guys are going to ask me. Will you make digitals out of these? Yes. When? I don't know. I can just scan them and, you know, give them to you. But I also want to make sure the quality of the prints of the digitals will be perfect. And I cannot do that yet. I'm gonna take off a piece of this straight away. Do it the right way, Margaret. I can measure it like this. Isn't this beautiful? I don't know for sure where I bought this. It could be Paper Daisy Treasures. I believe it is, because it came in this packaging, which is on its own like gorgeous. I believe it was hers, but it could be completely wrong. And it could also be Bianca from Ephemera Distache. That's a Dutch girl. She lives in Germany, and she used to have a shop, and I used to buy a lot, but I don't think she has a shop anymore. Sad. Sad face. You cannot see it, but sad face. If you watch my videos, Bianca, I miss you. Because in Germany they have a lot of different vintage ephemera than in the Netherlands, of course, and also in French is different. But the shipping costs from Germany to the Netherlands are like the same as when you ship within the Netherlands. Do not try to do it the other way around. When you ship from the Netherlands to Germany, it's very expensive. The Dutch system, it is so expensive in shipping. Oh, it says here the date. I really want to use the date, but on another part. Let's take another piece. Yes. Oh, hopefully this video won't be like 4 hours long. I will do some bits off camera. I really want this image. This is French. Yeah. Yeah. It is. No scissors needed today. How much do we need? Oh, we can just eyeball it. We can just eyeball it. Something like this. Right? Am I right? I am right. Ooh, that's dark, but that's okay. That's okay. It's like almost like it's supposed to be like this. Just making it better. That's not distressing, that's completely destroying the image. Well, it's one of these days. But when you put it on here, it looks really, really nice. So I'm not crying about it. Oh, the other side was also nice. Oh, I printed these both sides because I have a printer that does that. It's amazing. What's going on, lovey? The doors are open, so now she wants to go outside. Is this straight? Yeah. This wasn't straight. Can we still fix it? Yes, we can. Tiny bit more glue. Starting at the bottom. Yes! Guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rip out some pieces and then we're gonna glue them down together. As you can see, I stuck down all the panels and used all different sorts of the prints. But I do want to add some more pieces, so I have some scraps left that I thought we might use. This is the other part of this one. Maybe over here. Yep. I like that. There was a staple in here. Well, in the original there's still a staple. But it copied it like really exactly. So I like that effect. Lots more inking to do. I'm gonna rip it a little bit. Makes it a little bit more realistic. So, semi-collage. It's a semi-collage. You could use this to put some cute ephemera in for a snail mail project. That's what I do. A small piece of this. I like to have that over here. I'm not even going to measure, I'm just going to rip a bit. And a bit here, just for authenticity. So nice if you don't have to be precise and just play with it. That's what I like about making like large paper roll snippets or masterboard collages. Just stick it down. It could be here. This is from the same paper. Do we like this bit? I really do want something here. Yeah. Let's have this over here. Maybe a little more ink on my inker. There you go. Sure. Sure. Let's have it like so. Are there some more interesting pieces that I could use? I like this red bit on here. Yes. Need to make it a little bit smaller. And we could also do some decorating with labels and such. Ripping. Piece on here. Already used this, and this, and this. Oh, we could look at our other papers because I still have lots. Like this one. Isn't that just too beautiful? Let's have a quick look. Because I'm thinking of having a pocket here. I'm gonna use this for the pocket. Oh, and I have this. Has a seal on it. United States. I'm gonna use this part. You're just ripping in the middle of the page. That's okay. I can scan them and print them and print them. No problem whatsoever kind. That is sort of really perfect. You know what else you can use these papers for? To make labels. Just take out your label stamps and then just stamp on all the bits that you really like over here. Number 911. That's another curious number. Yeah, don't do that. Well, this is from 1899. So I don't think there was like a 911. Was there a telephone then? I'm not a historian, I'm sorry. Something on here? You want the 911? No, I want this part. Dossier. I'm gonna cut it. See, I have my own sort of Tracy Fox labels. Just cut them out of my own papers. And it looks so cool. See? That is so cool. I'm gonna put something on here. I think a real stamp. Are these my stamps? Yes. Now we have something red. Yeah, but that's way too new. We're not gonna do that. This is, oh, this is old. From Denmark. We're gonna put it over here. See that? I'm not gonna put a stamp here, but I also have these. This is what I just told you about. I make these labels. I have like a beautiful digital printed out, and I take my label stamp, and then I'm left with these sorts of labels. Maybe I should make a video about it. I already did with my beautiful ledger paper. Am I still in frame? Probably not even in frame. Oh yeah. Well, just about. Do we need more? No. We're gonna make a pocket. I want 3 pockets. I want a pocket here. I want a pocket here. And I want a big pocket on the back. Right? Yeah. And for the pocket on the back, I was thinking about this one. I do not want it to be too big. How big is this? Yeah, let's have a little bit of the numbers over here. Just want some on it. A bit smaller. This is copy paper, so it will not be suitable to make a pocket. That's why I want to back it with another piece of the black cardstock. First, I want to ink around it. I believe this is from my good friend Leonie. She has like so much ledger paper. I'm so happy she's my best friend. Yeah. If this is yours, Leonie, please comment down below, because I think this is yours. And if not, whose is it then? Because it's absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna stick it on, but leave a tiny edge of the black, because I really like that. And of course I'm also gonna leave a bit of that edge at the top and on the other side. Ooh, cutting without a ruler or a cutter. I am rubbish at cutting straight, so sorry for that. Well, looks straight enough. There you go. Before I glue it on, I want to make a little bit of a notch. You could measure it. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Like so. We want to round the corners on this. No. Let's see. I'm gonna have it on here like so. And I'm using my small bottle of glue. It has fabric glue. That works just as well on paper, honestly. I want the pocket to be a little bit above all these lines, to be a little bit floating. Yeah. There you go. Pocket number 1. Also wants the pocket here. Let's find a nice piece of paper for that. I also have this beautiful bit. So we have that over here. Maison. No, it says maison. It's not maison. Sorry, my French, rubbish. I really like this bit. But I do think it will be a little bit too big, so but I really like this part to be on there. Where's our thingy? The thingy is here. Oh yeah, that'll be nice. Yep. And now I misplaced my ruler. No, it's here. Sorry, lots of airplanes and traffic. I have no idea why, because normally it's not that noisy. Sticking it on my black piece of paper again. Bit more glue, bit more glue. And there you go. Please stay, glue. Thank you. I'm finally using up my black cardstock. Because I buy these blocks. These ones, and they have the 3 colors. I use the craft color a lot, black nearly never, and I just print on these. Use them to print on. So now I'm using the black cardstock, which is a good thing. Oh yeah, let's have another one of those. Oh my lord, there's like, I don't know if you can hear it. There are geese. I live sort of in the middle of the country. There are geese like they're being murdered or something. I do not want to cover this because that is beautiful font. I'm gonna have it a little bit more in the middle over here. We have geese. These are geese. And after a while there will be sheep. They rotate, so it's either the geese making the noises or the sheep. There you go. There was something underneath. One more small pocket. Small piece of paper, maybe something of my already scrap pile. Is this something you like? No. 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 None of these. Ooh, maybe a piece of this. Yep. Ruler. Just one small pocket. I do want it to be a little bit higher than this part, but I really do not want to cover debit and credit. Will this fit? Yes. Oh, my desk is such a mess now. It takes me a couple hours to make the video, and then it's uploading, and that also takes about an hour. And it also takes me about an hour to clean up my mess. It's like having a job. It's a bit too much, so I really need to cut off a piece here. And then here, am I in frame? I'm sorry if I'm not, guys. And this one. More scraps. it does look lovely. Lovely. Now we're gonna make a closure and do some finishing touches. Be right back. For this one I made a closure with some elastics. That works really well. And then some tabs on these flaps. And I want to do something similar but different. I want to make a closure using these red ones because the red is sort of the accent color in this whole project, and I do not want to fold them over because I think they look great like this. But how will we attach it? I also finally received my small what's it called, Velcro, oh, dots. So I want to use these. I am not gonna I did stamp on these. I will be stamping on these. I do not want to stamp on these. I do however want to put an eyelet in just for the effect, and I want to have that on the big piece. Yes, I think so. I have no idea if this will work because first time trying it. Also, these came from my new set that I just bought from my Uncle Ali. Highly recommend, because the whale tap punch is, if you have one, well, lucky you, very jealous. But if you want to buy it, that it's nowhere to be found, or extremely expensive. And I already splurged on the normal tap punch by We Are Memory Keepers. It is like equally, sort of. I have sticky fingers. Stuck these on. I'm gonna let them dry. And whilst we're letting them dry, I want to stamp these. And for these I used some numbers and letters. And I want to do that again, of course. There's a right way up. Oh, they're already stamped. Oh, one of them is. Two of them. But not with the stamps that I like. Stamp block. Stamps. Let's use it. This one. Black ink. I just want the top part of this. See? Lovely. And over here. Now I'm going to use a different one for that. I have another one. I used white ink. Can you tell? Yep. And then another one. Let's have this one. I'm gonna have the same on these. Yes. Good. Let's do this first. First I'm going to put in the eyelet. I'm using small black ones, so I need my small setting. Can we get there? We can. You want to do it in the middle, sort of. Sorry if I'm not in frame. And the other one. Yep. What's going on, love? She wants a treat. Yes, Mama's almost done. I know. Life is hard. Yes. I have the feeling this opening is a little bit too small. Just push it through. Just push it through. Oh, I think it's gonna look so nice. Let's have this one. Yeah, there's already a hole in it. Here's one. Here's the other one. Did it work? Yep. Now, these dots have like a very transparent side and a woolly side. A woolly side, yeah, somewhat. And I want the transparent side to be on this flap so you won't see it. First time using this, so hopefully this will work. A woolly dot and another woolly dot. Yes, and then I believe you put this one on the woolly dot first. Yes, ooh, it's really sticky. Good thing that's sticky. Needs to be. Please let go of my hand. Thank you. And then the other one, like so. Okay. Close it, close it, close it. And close it. Pressing it down. Oh my lord, look at that. I love this look. It looks so nice. Is it askew? No, it's not. It's okay. It's okay. And stuck down. Oh, you hardly see it. Can you see it? It's here. Huh. And then we need to glue these bits down. I want to have this one over here on this side. Yeah, and then this one with the other number over here. Oh, I'm gonna cover Willem Kolk. No, I want it to be over here, just a little bit in the middle. Did not think about that when I put all the stuff down. Oh, then I'm gonna cover this. Am I gonna cover this? Tiny bit, just a tiny bit. Am I doing it right? No, it needs to be the other way around. Meow wow. Looks fine, looks fine. And then the last bit, I'm gonna glue on here. Yes, finished. Let's see the end result. So here's the end result. This one I made yesterday with the elastic closure and with all the flaps and thingies. These also have pockets. There's a pocket here, here and here, and also a big one on the back. And with this one I rounded the corners. I decided to not to do that with this one because I wanted to have more focus on this closure. I love it. I have never seen it. I like it. I also added some more stuff. I had a postage stamp and a label, and on the inside I had another label here, a Sandra label, a label, lots of stuff. And I filled the pockets with some tiny tags that I made with scraps. Did you have scraps? Really? Yeah, lots of scraps left of this project, and I made a collage out of it, and then made some tags. So I have all of these here. Also, on the back. Added some more a label and a postage stamp, and of course the nice what's it called, tags. And this is the set with the whale tabs. There are 3 sizes, a big one, medium, small, of course, and then also these ones that I have used earlier. I really like it. It's not very cheap, but I recommend it. Guys, this was it for today. I do apologize for the noisy video because there was traffic outside and geese and my cat that was really needy at one point. So next time I'll be closing the doors. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow with another project. Bye guys.